let's talk about C11 versus ICT. C11 is reserved for individuals who are looking for a work permit as being self-employed, owner-operator. And ICT stands for Intra-Company Transfer. Here, you don't necessarily need to be an owner, an operator. So let's talk about C11 and then compare it to the ICT. C11 is reserved for individuals who are self-employed or wish to become self-employed. So majority of the C11 own a business back home and they're looking at establishing a business in Canada, whether that's establishing a brand new one or buying an existing one. What you need to demonstrate is that you will be part of the day-to-day activities. Now, the day-to-day activities in today's world can be done remote. You can supervise your staff, give instructions to your staff, etc., especially and make clients and contracts and so forth remote. In fact, most of my job is done remote. I do immigration and most of my clients are international. They're trying to come to Canada. So I could do my job from anywhere in the world. So similarly, there are other businesses that can be done remote. However, the C11, you do need to demonstrate that you will be part of the day-to-day activity. And even if you're not physically in this country, to do that, a majority of the portion of your time should be spent in Canada, if not all. So there's no exact amount. There's no magic number to say you need to spend X amount of days in Canada versus not. The key points here are that the majority of your time is spent in Canada and that you can demonstrate to the officer that you can handle this business while being overseas as well. That is a C11. As far as investment is concerned, there is no magical number. However, we do tell our clients to think kind of logically. What is the type of business that you want to invest or buy? And how much money do you need to operate this business? So business to business will differ. Some business you can start as low as 10,000. Some will have to be investment of $1 million. The rule of thumb is about 100 to 150,000. And you can either spend that money by buying an existing business to demonstrate that you're serious about this business, or put that money into an escrow account and explain to the officer how you intend to use that money to operate that business. After you get the C11, you should be working for that company for a minimum of 1 year before you apply for permanent residency. Now let's compare this to the ICT. ICT can be considered very similar. ICT means you have a company outside of Canada and an affiliate or subsidiary is located inside Canada. Now, you could be an owner and transfer yourself, or you can be an employee and transfer that employee. Versus the C11, it's not an employee, it's an owner. So that's the first distinction. The other distinction is that the ICT doesn't have a minimum money financial requirement because the company already exists. The reason you need to invest some money into the C11 is to demonstrate to the officer that you're serious, that you're not just getting this work permit to get status, that it's a genuine intent to work in this company, versus the ICT is already established in Canada. Now, to make things even more difficult, an ICT can be a brand new business. So again, you have a company outside and you want to establish a subsidiary or an affiliate in Canada. In that case, you can. Then the similarities apply with the C11. A business plan, how much money do you invest in this company, etc., etc. But the category will be considered an ICT. If you have any questions between ICT versus C11 and which option is best for you, feel free to give us a call. Thank you, and until next time.